GM. I'm Monica, marketing manager at Aurora, and welcome to another episode of Behind the Stack. This is a live stream series where we give the floor to each of our partners of Aurora Marketplace that we recently announced. So, before we dive in, I would like to go over what it means to launch a chain with Aurora on Near. So with no code and no cost, in 30 seconds, you can deploy a custom EVM chain on Near. This is production ready from day one. So next to that, we released the marketplace, and this is a app store. You can see it as an app store, and instead of apps, you have the integrations, and it's a one-stop shop where we gathered all top-tier partners, and we created plug-and-play tools for all the virtual chain founders to use and get integrated in their virtual chains. And here I'm talking about AI tools, oracles, identity, and more. And I think the third and one of the most important parts of launching a chain with Aurora is actually the white glove service that we offer. And that means the development support, go-to-market strategy, investment support, and all done hands-on by our team at Aurora. So yeah, if you want to launch a virtual chain, reach out. Make sure to check the available integrations in the marketplace. And then don't hesitate to book a call. So let's get started with our episode today, where we highlight another partner. We want to share what they offer and how they work and why you should consider them for your chain. So the partner we spotlight today is Phron AI. So I would like to invite the co-founder, Guillermo. Welcome.
Hi, Monica. How are you?
Very good. Thanks a lot for being here with us today.
Thanks a lot for the invitation.
Cool. So to begin with, maybe you tell us a few words about yourself and your background.
Yeah, for sure. My name is Guillermo, co-founder of Phron AI, a bit of background in engineering and data science and neural networks. I'm basically been going on the space for the past 6 years, so definitely like the environment and, of course, this market, which is kind of a frenzy sometimes.
Cool. We actually got a lot of interest in Phron AI, and we've seen in the marketplace lots of people actually checking out the page. So for those building or exploring the virtual chains or the Aurora Cloud Console Marketplace, can you tell a bit on what is Phron in a few sentences, and how would you pitch to the founders?
For sure. Basically, Phron AI is an AI no-code solution for the creation of smart contracts. So if you have, for example, your own EVM chain based on Aurora, you'll be able to create different products directly on your chain without any code. Basically, in the same sentence that Aurora is producing the chain without any coding, we produce the blockchain products inside your Aurora chain without any coding as well.
Cool. I think that's the best the best way to actually collaborate, because we align on that with no code tools that we give to the founders. I think this is the most important to get them on board and to allow them to focus on what they are good at, and that's building. So really cool to have you part of our marketplace. Can you tell us a bit more on your partners and how is your community and what you have on board?
Of course, right now our main partners are ecosystems such as Aurora, where basically we're helping out on the part of being an accelerator when it comes to growing on chain. So basically the part of creation of blockchain products and helping on that. Basically the main point is that we try to help out basically without any help, without any technology, without any resource. Basically, you just come on board, you check our platform, you write a couple prompts, and you'll be able to deploy your product in a couple seconds.
That's really cool. What would you say there's a feature that builders should definitely know about?
Definitely, it's the blockchain product part where it's allowing users to say, for example, hey, I want to create an NFT. Hey, I want to create an escrow contract. Hey, I want to create this. And from that point on, you have a personalized conversation directly with the agent of what you want, what you need, and it will create it in the spot, fully on the part of the code, fully on the part of the AI auditing. And we're right now incorporating as well the incorporation of third-party auditors in order to also provide this extra level of comfortable security for the users.
Awesome. So let's maybe show the community how it looks and what builders can do with it. I think I will help them understand.
For sure. So basically, this is our platform, which can be accessed directly from Phron AI on the right corner, top right corner, which is Open Phron. Basically, here, as you can see, the idea is to bring your concepts to reality and say, for example, hey, I want to create an NFT. Basically, from that point on, you'll be able to enter. It will begin working on, hey, what do you want to do? What's the type of stuff you want to do? And just to not get on the part of the chat a bit, because that can be a little bit lengthy in the part of a couple of minutes. Basically, from this point on, you will do all the requirements. The system will generate the code for you. It will review the code, and it will allow you to deploy on the chain of your choice. For example, right now I'm connected to Aurora with my wallet and be able to see the result, which is the smart contract created, the smart contract address, and also to verify your contract on chain. So that way, everyone has the availability to verify if what they did is good or not. Right now, we also have our part in when it comes to AI agents, which we're deploying as well, and being able to deploy your smart contracts being aligned with AI agents. So even if you don't know how to create a smart contract, you can do it here. And when you end up finishing your smart contracts, you'll be able to deploy an agent where you just chat what you want to do. So it's even easier. You don't need the knowledge from beginning to end, from the part of creating it and for the part of using it, making it very accessible for everyone.
Super cool. Thanks a lot for showing us this. I see we have a few questions, so maybe let's take them now. Um, one second. What are the biggest challenges we're implementing on-chain intelligence for new blockchain projects?
The biggest challenge is the part of the vulnerability for sure. In our case, that's not happening because we produce everything before going to the on-chain part. The on-chain part is done directly by the user when it comes to the part of deploying. But when it comes to on-chain intelligence, I believe the most difficult part or crucial part is the security of the connection between the AI and the chain itself. And that's where it can be a little bit tricky. And that's where I believe a lot of companies are putting a lot of effort to outgrow it.
Another one, is there a joint support system or onboarding path for teams that use Phron AI via Aurora Cloud?
Yeah, that's basically on the marketplace. Basically, in the marketplace, you can find us there. We have our email available for direct contact, so we're able to incorporate or integrate your chains, so you can also utilize our tool in your personalized chain.
So people can check out on the marketplace.auroracloud.dev, and there's also a page where you can request integration. Let's take another one. How does on-chain intelligence contribute to smart contract optimization?
I believe that's one of the most important points we're seeing right now, and I believe we'll see much more growth on this point specifically, which is the fact that AI can really outgrow what can be done on smart contracts. Because right now, smart contracts are immutable, and that's what made them very good on the part of no one being able to alter them as long as, of course, it's made on the right way. Now with AI, you'll be able to also not only be able to have the protection of the smart contract, but the efficiency of the AI that is incorporated into it. And I believe we're going to see a lot more improvement on this area too.
Well, that makes sense. I think this one is a very good one. So with prompt-based smart contract creation, who is ultimately liable for bugs and exploits? The user, the AI model, or Phron AI itself?
This is kind of a dilemma indeed, because at the end, it's a platform where AI is trained by us and it's provided to the user by us. But at the end, thanks a lot for the paintings. Uh, the sorry. There's comes the part of we train the AI model, you utilize it. There's of course this part that at the end AI may make errors, and that's why, for example, we see ChatGPT and other AI platforms like Leonardo AI and others say like AI may make mistakes. And this is the part of why we're trying to solve it fully, incorporating a third party when it comes to auditing. So when you want to be 100% sure that what you want to deploy is fully production ready, fully for users to come on board and feel extremely safe, 100% safe, you can utilize it basically from the price of 499 per smart contract and have your audit ready in around 24 hours. So you can feel completely safe on this part.
Cool. Thanks for the answers. Awesome. So, what are the key services that you would offer to the chain founders in Aurora Cloud Marketplace? And is there any pricing or anything you can share on that?
Yeah, for sure. At the end, right now, what we're doing is that, as you saw, for example, in the previous, we connected to Aurora, and that's what allows us to deploy smart contracts directly on Aurora network. The same can be done for every single founder out there that wants to that is already creating a chain with Aurora. And basically, we provide a pricing when it comes to integration for these custom EVM chains of $500. But since we're beginning this part and this partnership with Aurora, we're providing a 50% discount when it comes to this part, plus 1 month for free, giving $250 per month for the utilization of the tool, which is fully open and available for every single user that wants to come on board and create a smart contract on your customized chain, plus being able as well to incorporate it for better acceleration of your chain.
Super cool. Thanks a lot for being part of the marketplace. I think this is really great what you're offering to the builders and the virtual chain founders. Why should the builders consider from the first day? You know, they have the marketplace. They can go and sort the integrations per categories, and obviously there's Phron there. Why shall they consider that?
I believe the main point is definitely the part of acceleration. When it comes to a chain, the most important part is for people to begin building on you, begin growing the ecosystem, and that's what makes a chain a chain. To have TBL, to have a transactional volume, and this is what you need to grow. And that's definitely where we excel at, helping out on the part of creation. So users on your chain can use a minimum budget to be able to roll out MVPs, to be able to roll out products. And this is the part that definitely can help a lot for these founders.
Super cool. Good. I've heard you might have some announcements to make for the Aurora community.
Yeah, indeed. Well, as part of an alpha, we're launching next week our AI agent platform where everyone, when it comes to developers or even users that are a bit of an enthusiast when it comes to AI agent creation, they will be able to upload them directly on our platform so they can basically earn a revenue out of it from the usage of the tool. Plus, of course, help out a lot on the growth of the ecosystem, allowing them to utilize these tools directly on the chains that they want to. So yeah, that's something coming on board really, really soon.
Super cool. Super excited for that. Let's see if we have more questions from the community. Mm, This one. Can on-chain intelligence predict market trends or user behavior?
Yes, yes. Right now, we're seeing a lot on the part of the market trends. And surprisingly, AI has been very good at it for some reason when it comes to analyzing trends, analyzing technical analysis when it comes to trading. And for sure, that can be done as well for the user behavior when it comes to analyzing data on facial expressions or even the voice of a person. So we are going to see those points mostly soon. For the predictable market trends, I believe already there's a couple projects out there helping out on this and basically automating trades purely by AI. Which, by the way, this is the kind of agents you'll be able to deploy and basically earn a revenue for each user that utilizes them on our platform.
Cool. How do you see on-chain intelligence evolving in the next few years, and what impact will have on the future of decentralized applications?
I believe as every single market, not only crypto, but AI will take over when it comes to this. We have already seen it a lot on social media when it comes to image generation, video generation with VO3 from Google. I believe it will have an extremely big impact for the part of decentralized applications. Right now, what we're seeing is that across all the different ecosystems, all the chains that we have available between Near, Aurora, and others, basically, right now there's around 12,000 DApps, decentralized applications, available in the market, and it's expected by the utilization of AI tools to grow basically to around 500,000, which is an extremely big amount, and that's the kind of offer that we will see in the next couple of years.
Cool. And one question from my side: what do you have something alpha that you want to share with us that's coming on Phron AI and we should be excited about?
Well, it's a bit on the part of the AI agent system. Basically, we're trying as well for another alpha is to be able to utilize making the user experience better. Right now, we are already expanding on the Rust ecosystem, and that means also a bit on the near side. But right now, in the part of Aurora, we are upgrading fully our UI. So as you saw on the UI, it's relatively simple, but we're making it even better for the user. So that's something definitely coming on board in the next week too.
Super excited for that. Yeah, Guillermo, thanks a lot for being here, and thanks for answering the questions and showing us a bit on the Phron platform. That was really nice having you here. Because this is a special episode of our Behind the Stack live stream, we are also inviting Alex Shevchenko on stage.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Guillermo.
Hello. How are you, Alex?
All is good. All is good. Thanks for being with us. Really looking forward to Phron working with us. And since this is also an Alpha Leaks, I want to say to everybody that we actually planning to have more collaboration with Phron, and more updates on this are going to be shared during the cons. ECC, which is going to happen in less than 1 month from now. So everybody stay tuned.
Indeed.
Super cool. Thanks a lot. Super excited for the AI tools that are coming on Aurora. So thanks a lot, Guillermo. So I will hand now over to Alex to continue with the Alpha Leaks as per usual. Thank you so
Sure.
much.
Thank you. Have a good day, and thank you for the invitation.
Okay. Let's continue with our usual stuff. Let me just share my screen really quick. And hopefully you're able to see. Unfortunately, I don't have a second monitor today, so it will be not that simple for me to monitor all of your questions, because that's a live stream, so you're able to ask your questions here. However, I'm going to defer this into the end of the stream, when we are going to go over all of the updates that we prepared for you today. And without further ado, let's start with these updates. So first of all, AgaQuest is launching the second season of their referral tournament. And for everybody who are not yet in AgaQuest, this is a funny, nice little Telegram game that you're able to play. Actually, it's not only one game. There are multiple games that are available there. Share in the comments your level in AgaQuest. I'm level 10, as far as I understand. Maybe maybe more, maybe higher, but for sure level 10 is there. And with this tournament, you're able to refer your friends and win 30 Aurora from the AgaQuest, guys. Okay, Galileo, one of the active members of the community, hello, sir. Hopefully you're with us today, has launched the Aurora Around the World photo quest, right? So you're able to take a photo of your favorite place somewhere near you, and you're able to share your this photo together with the Aurora logo, and you're able to share it in Twitter or X or in our Discord. The last time when we did it, it was around the new year, and many people have been sharing some nice looking pine trees in the form of the Aurora logo. But let's see what we're going to see during the summertime here. I'm pretty sure that there are quite a lot of green triangles that you are able to find around you. So for all of the details, please refer to OK Galileo's post in Twitter. The deadline for submissions is tomorrow, so make sure that that you are in time for this stuff. Looking forward to see all of the great photos that you can take. This week was a pretty major event happening in Europe, probably the biggest networking event in Europe that is called Proof of Talk. And on this event, Declan and Avinash were present there, having talking about different things, connecting with lots of different people. And if you were there, you had a chance to connect with them and talk to them. We have been announcing this this event and the fact that our team is going to be there beforehand. So hopefully you took a chance to connect with the guys. This week was a live stream with Monica and Evan from Billions. And Billions is our marketplace partner of the Aurora Cloud Marketplace that was launched a couple of weeks ago. And for everybody who are interested in what Billions are doing, you are able to refer to this pretty short and intense stream of just 22 minutes. So go and check it out. And also yesterday was the Near Town Hall, the June Town Hall, like a live public stream where, again, Monica has been presenting the news from the Aurora site. She was talking there about the marketplace and some other things, and especially the AI direction within the Aurora. So go and check it out. Especially if you would like to know more about the wider Near ecosystem and what people are doing there. Near Protocol has been shooting a nice little video with Declan. And Declan was, so this video is a good explanatory, like entry-level video about the virtual chains and what Aurora Cloud Stack is bringing to everybody in the crypto community. So if you're very, very new, or you would like to send to somebody like a first entry piece of material, so piece of content, so that they are able to understand what is the concept behind the virtual chains, this post and this explanation is the proper entry point. So I encourage you to share this information and also while staying on the Near Protocols Twitter page, tell me what do you think about this new redesigned logo of Near Protocol with this green to black shading here. Do you like it or not? You can share all of this stuff in the comments. Aurora Blocks, the incubator program that we announced some time ago, now stopped the application process. So everybody who were willing to apply for the Aurora Blocks now already applied. We have been extending the timeline for applications once, and then just because people have been requesting to prepare a little bit better. There is a variety of very solid early stage projects who submitted their applications. Unfortunately, I need to say that we're limited in the resources, and not all of them are going to be kind of accepted to this program. And it's just because like we are targeting right now, this is like a first run of this incubator program. We would like to make sure that there is a great value that is added to all of the participants here. So we would like to concentrate on 5 projects right now. And that is the kind of the resources that we have right now. We would like to make it really an impactful incubator program. So, however, for all of the projects who unfortunately would not get would not get inside of the program, I can say that please, like that's not a big deal. Because we are planning this incubator program to have many seasons, and this is just the first one, so you would be able to apply the next time, right? But anyway, the information about the chosen projects and the projects who are going to participate here is going to be shared with everyone shortly. And I think it will be very exciting to follow the updates from these projects and present these projects to everybody and all of the things that they are doing. There are, once again, quite a lot of extremely solid teams here. We're just looking to collaboration, and we're looking to bring some additional values to these early stage founders because we know it very, very good that the early stage companies and startups is a very messy and very complicated world. So we would like just to give a hand to those who need this most. Near intents have been integrated with Infinix. So you probably have heard of Infinix. This is a project that is trying to build a decentralized version of a centralized exchange. They are a wallet. They have their own Infinix Connect a standard that allows all of the Infinix users to connect to third-party applications. They have lots of different things inside of the application. I have been sharing my referral codes to the Infinix some time ago, but in general, you're able to access it at infinix.xyz. So please go and check it out. The important thing, what they're using from the near intents technology is they're allowing bridging Bitcoin, XRP, and Doge, and cross-bridge this with other tokens that are supported inside of Infinix. They call this bridging, not just bridging, but because you need to swap assets. So it's like swap and bridge or switch. So switch is the thing, or is the place where you're able to see the integration of near intents. To everybody, I would like to say that there were some problems with this integration, unfortunately. So the tech team is making the adjustments and fixing so that everybody have a smooth experience for this stuff. We just didn't expect a gigantic set of people trying this solution, and sometimes things may not work properly, unfortunately. However, the overall experience is there. I have been using as a patron in Infinix. This integration was released in the early access, so I have been trying it, and it used to work flawlessly. So Infinix is a great partner for near intents and the wider near ecosystem, and I'm pretty sure you're going to hear much more updates for the collaborations in between near and Infinix in the future. Ilya has released, the founder of Near and the co-author of the groundbreaking research, The Attention is All You Need, that was laying the groundwork for the modern LLMs. So Ilya released a new research paper that is called Decentralized Confidential Machine Learning, or DCML. This research is focused on the following problem: how to make sure that you are able in the AI space to do the machine learning in a decentralized fashion, however, without revealing all of the details of the of the models or like the weights of the models that are created. How to make sure that the open and the most decentrally available models are still can be monetized. So this covers several very important pieces. And first of all, it is a verifiable inference, which means how you're able to check whether the model was scheduled for the execution with the exact parameters and the exact input that you have been providing, right? So this is called the verifiable inference. Then I was already saying about the monetization of the models, how you can make kind of publicly available data, also verifiable data, however still conceal the weights of the model, so that the researchers who are creating these models or the companies who are doing this, they're still able to monetize these models. And not just giving it out as an open source so that anyone is able to copy paste them and just kind of steal. And also important piece here is also the confidentiality of data. Nobody wants their data to be leaked or be fully publicly available somewhere on the blockchain or in other storage solution. So if you have, for example, if you're trying to understand, like here is an example from my life. Recently, I'm looking at the market of houses, and there are some very sensitive details about what type of housing I'm looking for, what is the place where I would like to have my house, what are the specific options that I'm considering. Obviously, I do not want this data to be available to anyone. I want to keep it absolutely private. So the question is how to enable this, and the decentralized confidential machine learning is the answer to all of this. This is a great research. This is a culmination of many months of development of the technology, and it lies in between, it lies on this boundary in between the AI and blockchain. And this is a great example of why these two groundbreaking technologies are able and should be working together in order to produce something of a much better quality and with much better properties than we have separately with a company-owned or corporate-owned AI, where Claude or OpenAI is able to, or Anthropic or OpenAI are able to see all of your data, while making the availability of the models very robust, as well as preserving the privacy of everyone who are using these models. So for everyone who is working in the AI and who is wondering how AI is connected to the blockchain, whether the AI and the blockchain is something that is just a buzzword, so for all of them, the answer here is no, this is not a buzzword. There are actually some tangible and very solid guidelines on how you are able to use both of the technologies and deliver much better products on top of them. And last but not least, there is a video contest for the Near Firehose content hackathon. There are two tracks in this content hackathon or content quest. And these tracks are covering Near intents separately and the Near ecosystem. So you're able to create your short videos there and submit to this contest. The submission deadline is 25th of June, and there is quite a lot of prizes, like 10K in bounties here. So if you're a video creator, go check out the Near Firehose Content Hackathon. That is it for the updates for this week. And let me check what is happening here. Okay, Sir Alex on leave, intern in charge today. I was half leave. Okay. Okay, Thanos chain. Yeah, okay. I see that there is a big discussion about launching a Thanos chain. Check it out. Hello, Galileo. Yeah. Cool. Still didn't get which drop you'll drop with Armand. There is a project that we are working on internally right now. There are not a lot of news shared about it just yet. We're not yet ready. There is this is a proof of concept. But there will be some additional information shared about this project on the next near town hall that is happening. It is going to be, as far as I remember, next Wednesday. So check it out. Come there if you're very, very interested what is happening here at Aurora and what we're building. That is the place where to get some additional information. If it is a little bit problematic for you to join this call, I think it will be recorded, but also just follow the updates on the social media, and specifically in crypto Twitter and in our Discord. Okay. Will Aurora integrate ZK or AI native tooling in the near future? Well, that's the whole point of working with Phron AI. This is one of the pieces of the tooling that we are kind of working closely with, and the partner that we are working very closely with to give more of the AI tooling available. We've actually released an Aurora MCP. And now any of the AI agents are able to use this MCP in order to get more information from Aurora. This MCP is focused, first of all, all things Aurora for the developers at the moment. However, we're planning to expand it and maybe actually give an opportunity for AI agents to launch their own virtual chains right away. So looking forward in general to this new AI world, trying to adapt to it, and this is a major kind of development. On the side of the ZK piece, you probably know that we are working very closely with Zcash guys, with the Zcash community, extremely strong community. Many people there supporting privacy, specifically for the cryptocurrencies. But there are several different projects that we're exploring with them and also separately. Within this proof of concept that we are doing inside of Aurora, we are also taking care about privacy, but a little bit less on the ZK side, but more on the trusted execution environment. And this is also focused on the privacy. So it's just like the way how you are able to achieve it is different, but the end goal is the same. So there are many these pieces, and we are continuing the innovation in these directions, and quite a lot of things are happening there. How do you find power and energy for development and building? Oh, like I got supercharged by the Aurora team. I mean, the guys and everybody are so focused on delivery and on building different things, so that every time I have the connection with somebody from the Aurora team, I'm just getting additional charge instead of spending my energy on motivating people. So this is super great, and I think it just lots of people who are likewise minded and just continue pushing forward all of the stuff. And yeah, that's the cool thing. This is how I know that the people that we're working with are the proper people. I don't know how to. Something is not Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm not in the usual spot at the moment, so the Wi-Fi here is not very good. So now I'm using my phone to connect to you. Tell me whether you hear me well or not. Hopefully it is okay. Okay, now we see. So there was a question. There was a question from Bitcoin Bulls. I lost it somewhere. And this question. Yeah. Any new governance updates? Yeah. So there is actually a pretty important governance updates that we've prepared and as a suggestion from our site. I've sent this update to the DAO members, so the DAO Council. If you know how the governance is structured at Aurora. And mostly I'm receiving positive feedback. So like this was a pre-check before revealing this to the wide public. So I think the next week, please make sure that you are checking things on the Aurora governance forum.aurora.dev. And there I would like to present an update to the Aurora token economy and as well as to the mechanics, how the community treasury is going to work. The outline here is that we have been building quite a lot of infrastructure for the virtual chains. And at the moment, the Aurora token economy does not include formally does not include the virtual chains. And there is a way how to include it, and actually in a scalable manner through introducing fees on the boundary in between the Aurora virtual chain internal space and the external space, which is near or other Aurora networks. So here the idea is to let the founder of the chain to introduce a fee on the bridging of the tokens. This is going to work with near intents also, and with other pieces, so that there will be a portion of this fee that is kind of consumed and deposited into the Aurora DAO, so that there is this is a payment or as you go payment for the usage of the Aurora technology. However, this will also give an opportunity for the founders of the chains to have a native consumption use case for their token. There will be fees that are generated out of this bridging inside and outside of the chain, and these fees can be converted into the base token of the specific project through the near intents, right? So you just take the fees, you sell whatever token is there, you're buying this new token or this token that is the governance token of the project, and that's how you're able to accrue the value. This is how the token have a consumption use case. Then there is a question to the founders what they would like to do with these fees, whether they want to burn these tokens or they would like to just keep funding different projects inside of it. There can be many different models, but this is the major change here. And the reason why I believe it is good, because it aligns the founder incentives or the community incentives around the specific virtual chain with the wider Aurora incentives, right? So it's the same mechanism that is used in both of the cases. So this alignment is crucial here. So that's one thing. And second thing is that is the community treasury. So if you remember from the very beginning of Aurora, we have been putting aside 200 million Aurora tokens to be spent by the community. This, because of different reasons, we did not yet create a good venue for this community treasury, and where community would be able to invest this money. And we believe that finally it's time to actually do this, and we would like to start small and simple without any complications and see how these things are going to work. We have been iterating on the designs. We have developed already 2 versions of it, but our internal testing and just checking in with others and looking at the market, how other projects are implementing this type of governance initiatives, unfortunately, has been proven to us that like it's pretty complicated, and it is not very easy for community to actually participate in this. So we simplified everything. We just, so like my proposal here is start small with an extremely simple setup, and just let's see what will be the reaction from the wider community on and how this thing is going to unpack. So this is the updates that I would like to present, and I would like the wider community opinion on this. So please expect next week this to be published in a more detailed format on the governance forum, and I highly encourage everyone to go who is really cheering for the future of Aurora, because this is an important update. Go there and check it out, express your opinions. But once again, the pre-check with some of the stakeholders was pretty positive. So let's bring it to the wider set of participants and try to understand whether it is good or not. Okay, cool. Do we plan to make more Web2 partnerships in the future? Sure, there are quite a lot of different partnerships that are in progress with different sizes of the businesses. Any new updates or upcoming one for builders on the Aurora Cloud Console? So the biggest update was the marketplace, and we're focusing right now on making sure that different areas are covered within the marketplace. So you would have more tools available at your hand when you're building a chain. Yeah, I was already commenting on the incubator program. Yeah, like the team is finalizing. As far as I understand, out of 5 slots, there are 3 that are populated right now. So the team is pretty sure about 3 teams who are going to be participating there. And then there is a little bit of a debate that is happening over the last couple of slots. Okay. Now it's good. He's so back. Okay, like the Thanos thing continues. I mean, just go, like, instead of talking, you could have been spending 30 seconds in Aurora Cloud Console and already launch your Thanos chains. Show me today's t-shirt. Wow, this is an OG Aurora t-shirt. Does anyone remember how this thing is called? Drop a comment below. When ambassador program update, there was the ambassador program is continuous, right? So like I think that you are able to submit your application if you would like to participate in it, but the ambassadors are just there. Go giveaway with OG t-shirt. I mean, I have been wearing it a lot. I don't think that you want to get this one because it's kind of used, but maybe we can do a new round and for the next events. As far as I understand, the merge for cons is already done, but maybe something is going to be after this. I got an alpha. I can share you the alpha. There will be the big near conference, but it is not going to be this year. It is going to be in the beginning of the next year. I don't know how it is called. I don't know where it is going to be, but the big conference is going to be. So NearCon is back. Okay, cool. Don't tell anyone that I was telling this to you. Okay, great. So that's it for today. Thanks everyone for joining. We have more than 300 people here. As always, stay tuned for more of the updates. Next week, there will be, again, at the same time, on Friday, we're going to meet each other. Once again, you're able to join through Twitter, through YouTube, and also through our Discord. Thanks for staying with us. Thanks for being a part of the Aurora community. Check out the governance update next week, and or like the proposal of the governance system next week. And we'll see each other on the next Friday Alpha League sessions. Until then, have a good one.